My ideal student is somebody who doesn't keep quiet if they have a question. If he or she has a question, then I think I would feel much happier if they ask me rather than leave it until it's too late. I quite like students who challenge me, which is nice actually. It's nice to be challenged because I think it's a very positive thing. I think if I was stuck somewhere and I would miss LSE, I would miss everything about LSE. I absolutely love being here. I never have a boring moment. It's always exciting. I'm always working on something new. And I'm actually, at the moment, I'm involved with so many different projects. So it's always exciting. It's not the same thing. It's not a routine thing, which is I like about being an academic. There is mathematics around us everywhere, in flowers or in waves. You look at the sky, and it is beautiful. Mathematics is beautiful. I use a lot of social media to connect with my students. And I think connecting with students is very important. That's an important part of teaching. Because teaching is not just a one-way process. I use Facebook to set up study groups in statistics and in other subjects that I teach. This is optional, and yet students are actually joining in, and they quite like to use that. So I encourage them to post queries or something interesting that they found, and I say to them I will do the same thing. So I keep posting material, and I think it keeps them engaged beyond the teaching rooms. I think that's the idea. With Facebook, they actually associate that with something pleasurable, something pleasant. Friends, nice atmosphere, and I think the same thing should happen in teaching rooms as well. And so I always say to people that I teach by LOL, and it's not what you're thinking, it's not laughing out loud or lots of love. It's listen, observe and learn. But for that, it's important to connect with students and to actually have a good rapport with students and also put them at ease. So they tell me good and bad about my teaching. So we can continue with the good stuff, and we can actually get rid of the things that obstruct your learning, obstruct your engagement. Sometimes they become very worried if the homework is difficult or the assignment that they have to submit is difficult. I tell them, if you smile, your brain actually will get a signal that something nice has happened, and you are going to take in more, you're going to learn more. So smile is important. So I always say to them, if you forget your calculators, that's no problem, but don't forget your smiles. Bring your smiles to my teaching rooms.